Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions. And today, we are doing another entry in the modded Carnivores series. This time, playing Carnivores Migration. One of the cooler mods for Carnivores. This is an extremely stylized and very interesting mod. While most mods that I've covered on the channel are mainly total conversion mods, where they all have new dinosaurs, this particular mod, all the dinosaurs are the same as in Carnivores 2, except they were all reskinned. So, but I mean, the skins, as you can see, they look really colorful, really stylized, really beautiful. Have all kinds of new stylized weapons and amazing maps. And that's what this main, the main focus of this particular mod is more on the maps and than the dinosaurs themselves. Basically, the story alongside of this mod, as you can see in the description here, that every few years, FMMU UB32 has an elliptical orbit around its sun, and then on the long side, the polar regions start to freeze over, causing a mass migration of all the dinosaurs. And we are going to go ahead and take a look at what this mod has to offer. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and real quick go over pretty much what I do in this Carnivore series. I'm not going to go through every last little corner of the map and explore every last little thing. This isn't going to be a terribly in-depth mod review. I will be hunting every last dinosaur available, and I will be hunting on all the maps and using most of the weapons, but I won't be going through every last corner and exploring everything. But, as I said before, don't worry, I will be going through and hunting everything. So, with that out of the way, we can go ahead and get to hunting. And the first map is Delphius Chills. The start of the journey is here. The polar ice is spreading quickly due to the planet's elliptical orbit, and Delphius Hills is starting to freeze over. Animals are migrating south, but there are still some stragglers here. Alright, and the first dinosaur to hunt is the Parasaurolophus. This brightly colored herbivore can usually afford to boast its intense pigmentation due to the stellar sense of hearing and relatively quick speed. It's easy to take down if you get close, as there is no time for it to run away. Be cautious, however. This crested behemoth has been known to trample hunters if they get too close. Rarely dangerous. And we will be taking the sniper rifle and double ammo. Alrighty, let's start. Also, just the descriptions of a lot of the items and creatures in this mod are really pretty humorous, and I will be going through and taking a look at all of them. Yeah, so every dinosaur has been reskinned. As you can see, the Gallimimus has been reskinned. There are some DLC packs that include, like, other skins for the creatures in here, but I haven't got those. Alright, there's one a little bit east. This entire map is basically Delphius Hills, but completely reskinned with like the snowy, atmospheric kind of feel to it, you know. It looks almost like a map from Carnivore's Ice Age. Even though you can't hear all that well, all the calls for the Parasaur are different. There we go, that one's a little louder. Yeah, this is another one of my favorite mods. Go ahead and add that to my ever-growing list. Yep, there's a frozen Parasaur there. Basically, what I've been doing with these... It's within range. What I've been doing with these mods is basically... Oh, there it is. Come on, get a headshot. Missed. Hit. Missed. Missed. Hit! There we go. Sweet, well, there's the first dinosaur down. Anyway, what I was saying before, I think I've been getting all of my favorite mods out first. Wow, look at all these dead dinosaurs. And I think I'm saving the ones that I don't like quite as much for later. But this is honestly a fantastically detailed, interesting mod. Like, I've probably played this more than a lot of my the other ones. Carnivores Triassic is great. This one is also great. This is definitely my top 3 favorites for sure. Yeah, it's probably this. Carnivores Migration, Far North, and Triassic are probably my top favorites. Alright, and if you've played Carnivores 2, you kind of already know what to expect with Delphius Hills. This is basically the map. It's just a frozen, snowy version of Delphius Hills, which is still pretty interesting because it gives a much more atmospheric feel to it. So I will be. This is the last time you'll look at this. I'm heading on to the next map after this, basically because it's kind of, if you play Carnivores, you know to expect with Delphius Hills. Next is the Ankylosaurus, and this skin looks so interesting. Boasting extremely thick armor plating, this quick herbivore is recommended to be shot near the throat. While it possesses a bony club at the end of its tail, it does not use it, as it is mostly for display. It will almost always run from sudden or loud noises. It will occasionally, however, trample intruders in a panic. Rarely dangerous. And its stats are not all that great. This time we're going to head to migratory marshland. Sound glitch there. The first new area on the tour, the area itself lies just southeast of Delphius Hills. Relatively flat terrain makes for easy sightlines. A spiral mountain, somewhat similar to the one on the Mashy Rocks, can be found in the southeast. And we will also take a sniper rifle for this as well. Let's get to hunting the Ankylosaurus. And this is also a very interesting map. As you can see, it's kind of surrounded by a glacier. I'm not going to go after the one that's like just west of me because that's not all that fun. We're going to head into here. Dino Hunt Corporation Migration Tour. Migratory marshland, thick forest, light fog, shallow water. Yeah, I really like this map as well. I've never actually spawned, or I have spawned, but I've never been able to climb up to the glacier on the top, and dinosaurs really never spawn there. There is kind of a lake, as you can see, and it makes weird noises, because I think in the center, or no, towards the southeast, you can see that little weird speck there. There's some sort of alien rock. Yeah, this is kind of a creepier area of the tour. And the Ankylosaurus makes the same noise that it does in Carnivores too. There it is. Ah! Crud. Hopefully it's near a cliff, because if it's near a cliff I might be able to get a shot off. Also, this particular map has a ton of weird noises, and there looks like there's a massive herd of Ankylosaurus kind of down south of me, so that's where I'm gonna head. You hear that? That's weird. Come on, where are you at? It's so hard to... Oh, there we are. I think it's stuck. Oh my god, it's a freaking tree. Alright, last clip of ammo. I better get it. Oh crap, I don't want to get trampled by it though. Got it that time. Oh jeez. Oh crap. 5 left. I don't want it to come charging out and then it's totally train. Get out of the way! Yeah. Whoa, I thought I died. No, get away from me. Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. That's it. I'm dead meat. Oh my gosh, wow. That was a little bit close. Yikes. What is making that freaking noise? Whew. Alrighty then, there's the Ankylosaurus. that was about as close of an encounter as you can ever have. Sweet. Oh crap, and I actually forgot to visit the trophy room with the parasaur. Yeah, sorry about that. I completely forgot about the trophy room. Okay, well, here we are. Here are the... Well, first of all, here's a new trophy room, and I gotta say, this looks incredible. Look at this. It's awesome. Like you can tell it looks outside, looks all huge. Definitely an improvement over the first Carnivores 2 trophy room, that's for sure. And here are our first two trophies. This is the Parasaurolophus, which I love the color scheme for. I love the turquoise head, the stripes. All the dinosaurs in this mod are all really colorful, really vibrant. I love the color schemes. This Ankylosaurus, though, is freaking gorgeous. Look at the colors in the eye, the turquoise rings, the black, the green. It just looks beautiful. Like, one of the best carnivore skins, in my opinion, is this Ankylosaurus. It looks beautiful. Yep, the models themselves are all the same in Carnivores 2, so there really isn't all that much to say about that. Alright, next up is the Stegosaurus. This large herbivore parades 4 sharp thagomizers on the end of its tail. While they would appear to be used defensively, oddly enough, the lumbering behemoth prefers to run away from most threats, including human encroachers. However, in certain situations, its massive bulk can crush hunters if startled. Rarely dangerous. Alrighty then. And let's see, we were on migratory marshland last time. Let's see. You know, I'll do one more hunt in migratory marshland. Well, You know, no, we'll do Sands of Aya, because let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dinosaurs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps. Yeah, the maps and all this are extremely beautiful, so I want to go to all of the maps, so yeah, we'll do Sands of Aya this time. And we will also take the sniper rifle. And the Sands of Aya is basically a big desert. Although there is a pyramid, I will try... This map is very interesting, even though there's a lot of water. There's a pyramid, there's like an oasis, and there's a Stegosaurus right there. And we just took the Stegosaurus down. I'm going to save that, and then I'm really going to really quick go back into Sands of Aya and show you guys something else. Yeah, there's the water for Sands of Aya, but behind me is a freaking giant, colorful pyramid. And this was basically the most interesting part of the Sands of Aya map, is this giant pyramid, which you can walk up the center of, the big pathway, get a bird's eye view of the top. Although at the top of the pyramid is a giant pool of green sludge that will instantly kill you if you get into it. So I literally just screwed myself. That was the pyramid. Yep, it's good night. And here's the Stegosaurus. It continues the main stylized theme. Not my favorite out of the dinosaurs in this mod, but I have to say the skin still looks very good. A lot of contrast. You can tell that a lot of attention to detail was spent. Yeah, overall, not a bad skin in the least. Like, it's definitely more interesting than the original Carnivores 2 skin. My only complaint is that, I mean, with such like vibrant, colorful skins like this Ankylosaurus, I feel like they could have made the Stegosaurus maybe a little bit more colorful, but it's still not a bad skin at all. And I would definitely like replace this version of Stegosaurus in the original Carnivores 2 game. Sound is not here. There we go. I'm going to do one more hunt in Sands of Aya, even though you saw the pyramid, and because this predator blends in, the Allosaurus. A medium-sized but very sneaky predator, many hunters have been unaware of Allosaurus until the last second, far beyond too late. Dull yellow coloration and stripes around the body make this a very tough-to-spot creature, so be wary. Very dangerous. And I forgot to read the Sands of Aya description. A barren desert expanse with a very rough terrain, this area can prove a good challenge to any hunter. A large oasis lies in the southeast corner, attracting many thirsty dinosaurs, predator, and prey alike. And we're not going to take that, we are going to take, let's see, we're going to take the double-barrel shotgun, because this thing is really, really cool, and I'll show you why once we get to an Allosaurus. This is also an interesting area of the map. It's a big cliff in the first area, like as you can see on the map here, and there's an Allosaurus pretty close to me. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You see it? See it over there? Yeah, and that's the interesting part that I wanted to show you guys from up here. Oh boy. Oh, it's a little close for comfort. Oh, crud. Oh, jeez. Ah, dang. Crap, we probably could have got one more shot off and have killed it. But you saw what was interesting about this gun. Look, oh, okay, we're right back where I wanted to be. There's like some sort of like weird batteries or something, like an electric plant that Dino Hunt Corp just built and then just abandoned. It must have been. Maybe it was for water, but then oh, I remember. It's like a crystal mine. Because as you can see here, it looks like they dug a huge pathway down to the bottom. Which there are no Allosaurus down here, but I just wanted to show you guys. But I mean, all the maps, as you can see, they have a ton of like real cool Easter eggs and stuff in here. But yeah, as you can see, it's a weird area. But this is what's cool about this shotgun is that, look, most of the time, most carnivore shotguns will only fire off one shot at once. However, this one shoots them both off at once. Cool, pretty cool. Okay, I restarted because there was no Allosaurus near me and I didn't want to trudge up that whole way to get back up. However, now there is an Allosaurus in this area and I feel duty bound to catch it. And it's a little bit west inside the mine. So, that's where we're going to have to head. Aha, there it is. Allosaurus. Okay, well, if we can get on one of the paths, we should be... Oh, we're not going to be okay. Who am I kidding? Oh, we might be okay. Oh, crap! Oh, jeez. Jump right up the cliff. Okay. We're about to have a showdown at the pyramid. Ah, jeez! That's tough. You know what? It's the reload time. Let's see. A submachine gun. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Well, there's a bunch of the... I bet it doesn't have great firepower, though. Oh, look, and there's another one in the freaking crystal mine. But where? What the? Oh, dimorph it on. Oh no, it's out of my view. Crap. There we are. Yeah, there's no way he'll be able to get me from up here. Just let him go right up close. It's terribly inaccurate. Ah! Stay still! Gotcha! Nice! And it's kind of cut off, so I'm going to head to the trophy room. I love this Allosaurus skin, and I'm going to get a closer look of it here in the trophy room. Oh, yeah. Not the biggest one, but I mean, look at how freaking beautiful that skin looks. The stripes, the yellow color, the colors all look perfect. Brown on the foot, the tan, the yellow, the white and black stripes. Yeah, this is my favorite Allosaurus skin that I've seen, and it is so awesome looking. The turquoise eye. Yeah, I mean, the creators of this mod did a fantastic job on the skins. So yeah, that's the Allosaurus. Awesome looking dinosaur. I love that Allosaurus skin. Alright, now we're going to go to Douai Sommet. Rough Latin for two extremes, this area is wedged between a mountain range and a giant canyon. The landscape is perforated by sinkholes, and in the south is a the mountain range features a Dino Hunt Corp hydroelectric dam. Using the mountains as a huge reservoir, utilized to power a nearby facility. Towards the center of this natural prison, a mysterious encampment lies with a blood-stained altar in the middle, which is kind of interesting. Next up is the red-headed Chasmosaurus. This ceratopsian displays bright coloration on its head, presumably to deter predators, as if the large three horns weren't enough. If startled, it will normally run away, but if the threat gets too close or pushes into a corner, it will either trample or gore the pursuer to death, dangerous if cornered. And we're going to take the basic rifles, sniper rifle, and the basic rifle, why not? Alright, let's go. And this is probably my favorite map in this particular mod. As you can see, there's kind of like a desert to the south, and a giant lake to the north, and the east. There's also a really neat area, like a land bridge, and like there's arches. This map is just incredibly interesting. Ah, here it is. Great, we spawned right next to it. This is what I wanted to show you guys. It's this really awesome like canyon right in the middle, and there's wooden bridges. Like there's rock bridges, this man-made bridge that looks not all that safe. But I mean, if you fall into the canyon and it's over, you gotta restart because there's no way out. But it's a really neat... I've always wondered how you create, like, these Carnivores mods, you know? I might have to look into it, see if I can create my own mod. There's the Dimetrodon and the Moss Shops, never gave them a proper look. I feel like I've seen that kind of coloration scheme for either Dimetrodon or Edaphosaurus before. The Moss Shops is kind of dull. Like, I would have given him a cooler looking skin. He gets a cooler skin in the DLC, though. Okay, on to the Chasmosaur, which I think has the same sound that it does from the original Carnivores. That's a little deeper. Now we're in the desert area, which is a pretty interesting area. And there are two Chasmosaurus is pretty close. And I'm heading right into a ditch. Perfect. Let's sound. Oh, there's one. Gotcha. Sweet. I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to show you guys a hydroelectric dam, and then you've basically seen the highlights of this particular map. Yeah, there we are, the Chasmosaurus. I love the coloration for this as well. I've had hunts where, like, I'm in more of a wooded area, not so much like Sands of Aya, but I have, like, in some of the more forested maps, and it almost looks like there's just a Triceratops head just there, and you can't really see the rest of the body. It's a really interesting contrast, though. I like the skin a lot. It's a lot more interesting than the first Chasmos, or like the the regular Chasmosaurus skin. So yeah, there we go. There's the Chasmosaurus. And before we leave Duesame, I'm going to show you guys the hydroelectric dam. And we're right on top of the dam. This is a spawn point right on top of the dam here. As you can see, there's like this giant lake, and it really has no end. As you can see, it takes up pretty much the entire northwest section of the map. And then if you jump and jump again, there's the hydroelectric dam, just standing there. And it's kind of out of place the first time you come here. You're not really expecting to see it. So yeah, and then that just kind of leads into the normal forested area throughout the rest of the map. And there's a Chasmosaurus, but we don't need to mess with it, so we'll just leave it alone and head to the next map. Next up is the Velociraptor. A quick but frail predator, this vicious dinosaur blends into most environments perfectly. Both novice and professional hunters have a difficult time distinguishing this cunning killer from the similar colors of stone exposed from cliff sides and mountain ranges. It's very difficult to hit, which makes up for its thin skin. Very dangerous. And we're going to go to Ashen Archipelago. A small series of volcanic islands lying just above the equator. To the northeast lies a natural barrier from the wind and ash, creating a safe haven for the barren volcanic wastes. The small size of each island can be good for trapping and closing in on herbivores, but it can attract multiple carnivores to you at once, so be alert of what is near you when you shoot a live weapon. Advanced difficulty. No problem. And we're going to take the shot shell revolver because I need quick shots and quick firing power. This is a very spooky, eerie map, and as you can see, it's almost entirely islands. So if you're hunting carnivores like a T-Rex, this is not the best map to do it because most of the creatures in this map are all in close quarters, which may pose a problem because here it comes. Gotcha. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I will return to this map. Don't worry. I'm getting out of here. I just want to at least save the kills I get so I don't have to re-hunt them later. But I will be returning that map real quick. So yeah, this is the Velociraptor. The most dull creature in this mod, but its striking purple eye is pretty cool. Yeah, you can see there's kind of a downy feather kind of look to it, although it has the same scaly mouth and legs, although it looks like it's covered in kind of downy feathers, which is kind of unconventional with carnivores dinosaurs, but you know. It's interesting, though. I like it. It isn't my favorite creature. That probably goes to the Allosaurus, but it is pretty dang cool. I like it. And I'm going to be real quick returning to Ashen Archipelago, but I'm going to be just using the Stegosaurus. Or you know what? I'll still stick with Velociraptor, but we're going to do it this in observer mode, just so that no raptors kill me. So this is basically what most of the maps look like. It's just volcanic ash. There's very little, and plus it's pretty easy to explore because there's only like a couple of islands, and most of them are just rocky crags like this one. Like all the plants look like they're dead or dying. There's tree trunks, and the sky is like this weird purple color. This is probably the one more interesting area in this map is this weird village. I mean, who knows why they would ever want to settle here. But the skin on it has been touched up, so it looks like there's kind of like ash covering the bottom of the huts, which is a pretty nice touch. I mean, you can go in there and there's really nothing here. Let's see if it can spawn in the other area. Oh yeah. And this island, as you can see, has a flippin' volcanic, yeah. It's a volcanic minefield, basically. Lava field. Yeah, so there's the magma, and if you fall into it, it will kill you. Imagine that. Oh, well, I mean, it would kill you if you were in hunting mode, but we're in observer mode, which means that we are impervious to any damage, which means that we can swim in freaking lava. But normally that would kill you like it would, like that toxic sludge still on the top of the pyramid. That's supposed to kill you. But we are in observer mode, so you can't die. Alright, next up is the Spinosaurus. A medium-sized carnivore, Spinosaurus will usually hunt small dinosaurs and fish, but will occasionally bring down larger herbivores. Its speed rivals Velociraptor, and it's more persistent than Allosaurus. Its tough hide and ferocity will make it a challenge for any hunter, extremely dangerous. We're going to go into the Archaic Labyrinth, an area split by a meandering river. One half houses a large colony of aspen-like trees, and the other contains a variety of colorful trees, similar to trees found during Earth's autumn. In the bottom section lies an ancient maze, perhaps a rite of passage for the natives. Nothing of note lies within the maze, but if you fall in, good luck getting out. And we're going to take the Bombshell Revolver. This is probably the prettiest map, and it's kind of similar to Carnivores Modern Days. Like with the fall map, I mean, gosh, the trees, you got yellow, you have orange, green, red, purple, you know, Mountain Dew green. So basically any kind of color you want. And this is what the map looks like. There's a river, and most of the map is kind of just forest like this. But the main reason that you would come to this interesting map is a giant maze here in the center. And it looks like there's a Spinosaurus inside of the maze. And you know what that means. We're, of course, going to have to hunt the Spinosaurus within the maze. So, let's go. Of course, there's no guarantee that we will ever find ourselves out of the maze, or that there's a direct route to the Spinosaurus within the maze. Also, interesting part is that you can see in the center of the pyramid, it looks kind of like a gold speck. That's because there is some sort of treasure hoard here in the center, and I think I may have just found it. I did find it. Sweet. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to restart, but I'm heading in here anyway. Oh, nope. Nope, you die. Okay, it must be cursed gold then. Go all that way. Alright. That's basically the maze, and that's the most interesting part of this map. I mean, regardless, this is a gorgeous, just beautiful map. All the colors in this mod are just... Seriously, this is one of the most colorful stylized mods. It's awesome. Let's see. Can we call this sucker in here? I never liked the Spinosaurus call. Oh gosh, here it comes. Yeah, well, I didn't think so. Yeah, but I never liked the Spinosaurus call. It sounds like a frog. You know? And I'm sure that's where they got that sound. I never liked it. I still don't. You know what? Maybe if we could try luring it into the river, because this is a terrible line of sight here. Oh gosh! Gotcha! Wow, that was close. And of course its head. Alright, we're gonna head to the trophy room and check out the Spinosaur. Oh yeah. Awesome freaking skin. I love the blue coloration. That looks so cool. And the blue contrasts sharply with its freaking ruby red eyes. Love the coloration on the sail, the false eye spots, white stripes, the blue feet. This is an epic looking skin for the Spinosaurus, and another one of my favorites. Yeah, as far as the stylization goes and like the maps and everything, Carnivores Migration freaking nailed it. Because, I mean, usually these kinds of partial conversion mods or reskin mods kind of don't get a lot of spotlight because everyone's focused on the new dinosaurs. But as far as a reskin mod goes, Carnivores Migration is pretty much the best. And you can obviously see why, because everything is really bold, really stylized. That Spinosaurus looks so cool. Alright, and we pretty much took a look at everything that's worth seeing in Archaic Labyrinth. However, I didn't get to take a look at the north side of the island, so we will do that, this time hunting the Ceratosaurus. Although very large and loud, Ceratosaurus is an ambush predator. Sniffing out its next meal is easy for any Ceratosaurus, as it has evolved to have a very keen nose. With coloration similar to Earth's tigers, it blends in effortlessly in dense forests, which is where we're gonna go. Oh, jeez. Alright. And I'm going to try to spawn myself in the north part of the island. Like right here. And here's what it looks like. Not quite as colorful, and there's no Ceratosaurus next to me. Oh, look, there's one. Ah! Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Oh, look, there's the Brachiosaurus. Which actually makes noises in this mod, as you heard. And it has a blue head and, like, freaking really thick armor on its back. And I have discovered this. The Brachiosaurus is completely unkillable. Like, I fooled around with the RAS text and set its health to 1, so that if I were to hit it with one shot, it would die. But it has no death animation, so it's obviously unable to be killed. There's another interesting area of the map. It's like tidal plains. We're really close. It's running away. Awesome. Great. Although it is running right towards a snow-capped mountain, which could bode well. I think that's like the orange pine needles scattered on the floor. I like the noises too. It's a nice little variation for the typical Ceratosaurus roar. If I can trap this guy next to the cliff, although this thing is a freaking pansy. Wow, it is completely gone. You know what? We've spent enough time here in this particular map. I'm going to head on to the last and final map, Paradise Hills. A tropical paradise, a plentiful utopia. We over here at the migration facilities aren't going to lie to you like those bozos in that Triassic sector. Like, really? We have one desert on this tour, and that's boring enough. But no, you went into that godforsaken sector and made a tour out of it. You had to go make that radioactive behemoth to make your tours interesting again. Yeah, we're looking at you, Dory. Trust us. This isn't a Greenshire. We aren't barbarians. So they're kind of firing shots at Carnivores Triassic. Because if you remember, the Greenshire map was like this, you know, toxic waste wilderness. This is Paradise Hills, and at first glance it does look kind of like in a godforsaken abandoned wasteland, But it's not. I've been to the area. For some reason, there's only one spawn point, and that's in that fort over there. And you kind of have to walk all the way down into the green area, which I will do because I want you guys to see it. Because it takes so long to walk to all the areas, I haven't really explored much of this map. So, hopefully we'll be able to take a look. And there's one that's like south of me. Close enough to call back, too. Oh, there it is. I think it saw us. Yeah, it saw me. Do I have to get closer? Oh, I don't know about that. It's getting closer anyway. Last clip. I'm making it count. I'm gonna get... It's do or die. Do or die, and it looks like it is freaking stuck. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to return. We'll take a look at the Tyrannosaurus in the trophy room, and then we're going to go explore Paradise Hills as we hunt the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, that's perfect. Next will be the T-Rex. And actually, come to think of it, that Spino was actually pretty dang tiny. Either that or this Ceratosaurus is just freaking gigantic. I don't know. We must have caught a trophy Ceratosaurus. Yeah, that must have been a huge Ceratosaurus. That's almost the size of a freaking T-Rex. Wow. Yeah, so there's a Ceratosaurus, and a freaking gigantic one at that. Wow, that's huge. I'm just okay. Has kind of like the red striped, like spot stripes on its back. Big head, nose horns, a cool skin. Not the most colorful. It's certainly not as colorful as the Ankylosaurus, but still an awesome looking skin and cooler than the original Carnivores 2 skin, which makes it better in my opinion. So, finally, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which seems like it's taken more than one little subtle nod at the Ultimasaurus from Jurassic Park. This massive red-faced apex predator has some of the thickest hide out of all the animals on the island. It will take almost anything being thrown at it before being subdued. It's a common misconception that the only way to kill a Tyrannosaurus is to shoot it near the eye. Enough bullets will always get the job done, eventually. Do not approach at all costs. You're going to take the sniper rifle, because that's what you always do when hunting a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And we're going to have to walk all the way down to Paradise Hills before we can catch one. And hopefully not get murdered by this Tyrannosaurus Rex that is literally chilling directly south of me. That's probably already seen me and smelled me. Yep, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to be killed by this Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's head back into the fort, shall we? You know what? If I could climb this fort, that would be awesome. And I can! Woohoo! Ha Sucker. It's gonna be impossible to shoot this thing in the eye, though. Well, so much for the protective fort. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's jump on this T-Rex's back.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, there was only one way that was gonna end. That's also a huge T-Rex. Okay, no T-Rexes spawn near me this time. That's perfect. Yeah, there was really no way that was gonna turn out good for me. Oh, there's an Ankylosaur. That's not supposed to be here. Oh, come on! I'm gonna be murdered by a flippin' Ankylosaurus. Just leave me alone. I'm leaving you alone. Leave me alone. Run, little Ankylosaurus, run! Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. First thing I go out and I get killed by like the most harmless creature in this game. It looks like there's kind of a pathway, but yeah. I'm going to cut through all this until I reach the actual jungle area. So be right back. Alright, and right over this cliff is the Promised Land. Which I gotta say, this looks beautiful. All these really colorful plants. Yeah, this is Paradise Hills. Hopefully we will be bagging our Tyrannosaurus Rex, although there is 2 of them in close proximity, and that is never a good thing. Hopefully we might be able to also visit that oasis there, but if I die, I am going to reconsider. I hope I can get a shot at this thing while it's like sniffing. I really don't feel like dying right now because it takes a while to get to this part of the map. Oh, that's it. That's it. Lights out. Lights out. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it will now. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's it. That's it. They heard me now. Oh, crap. That's it. Leave, 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 leave. Go, go, go. No, 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 no. No! Oh, that was close. Okay. Whoo! Yeah, see what I mean? See how huge that Ceratosaurus was? Dang, that's a trophy Ceratosaur. Or that's just a really small T-Rex, but that looks about average. That I knew that Ceratosaurus looked abnormally large. So there you go. There is the Tyrannosaurus Rex that looks a lot like the Ultimasaurus hybrid, or at least the color scheme. Kind of borrows from the red-headed Chasmosaurus, but I have no complaints about this. It also looks like it has like really thick armor plating on its back like an Ankylosaur, which is a nice touch because, I mean, the T-Rex in the Carnivore series, you can only kill by shooting it in their eye. I mean, the most easy way anyway. Yeah, very cool. I like that skin a lot. The red and the blue always work well together. Alright then. That was my showcase video for Carnivores Migration. One of the coolest reskin mods ever. I mean, even though there aren't any new dinosaurs, as you can see, the skins all look really vibrant and colorful. The maps are amazingly detailed. Probably the best maps in any Carnivores game, in my opinion. The most interesting maps. They're all different. They're all really interesting, colorful. So yeah, this mod is probably one of my all-time favorites. I will, of course, be leaving a link to Carnivores Migration in the comments box and the description of this video. So if you guys would like to play this mod for yourself, all you gotta do is just go ahead and download the link in the description, and you can get to hunting these dinosaurs for yourself. If you guys enjoyed the video, then leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. And I think you guys are going to like the next Carnivores mod that I'm about to showcase.